Welcome everybody. Milan hosts a tie of two European winners. Inter Milan, three-time Champions League winners. Spurs just recently the reigning Europa League champions. And well, two wins on Matchday, one against Al Ahly and Bucks FC. Perfect start. It's the top of the table clash. And a win here will put one of these teams in the driving seat for the round of 16. Here we go then. Well, Inter won their game. Well, last time out, this is the lineup, so I'm going to go very quickly. But the usual unchanged team for Inter Milan to their last appearance. Martinez and Thuram, Sommer in goal as usual. But the Champions League finalists, the beaten Champions League finalists, currently top of Group F. All the usual suspects. Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu, Dumfries. Spurs, however, are 1-0 win against Bucks FC, a Heung-min Son goal. Son's last two appearances in a Spurs shirt before he goes off to Los Angeles. He said Las Vegas. But Postecoglou, last two games for him. Vicario, Spence, Danso, Gray, Porro. Son, Tell and Johnson. Maddison in the middle as well. Some big players, some big names. We've also got Richarlison on the bench too. It's going to be an interesting night for these two sides. Could be exciting, could be cagey. Here we are. Giuseppe Meazza hosts another Charity Cup night, unlike any other. Well, as we come to the end of Matchday 2, it's been an excellent tournament so far. You can go and donate what you can to justgiving.com/page/Westie TV for Mind. You can go and donate to our fantastic charity partner, Mind, the mental health charity. Thuram already, Vicario with a good save. But our charity partner, Mind, is once again our Charity Cup partner. You can donate what you can. Of course, 50p being so far raised in this game. Penalty, actually. And Tottenham are not happy with that at all. And I don't think they understand what... didn't really get why they've done it. But it looks like... I think it's a handball, but he's almost been pushed into it. And Inter Milan will have a penalty inside the first few minutes of this game. 6 minutes played. Çalhanoğlu steps up against Vicario. Oh, that's a beautiful penalty. Hakan Çalhanoğlu sends into 1-0 up in the tie. And it is a perfect start for the Italian side. Vicario rooted to the spot. It's an extraordinary penalty. It's best of the lot, you might say, in this Charity Cup so far. Well, Postecoglou will be replaced by Thomas Frank at the end of this season. At the end of this Charity Cup group stage. We'll have to wait till October to find out for these games. Here's Son. Dumfries going in, but missing quite badly. Here's Tell. Well, tell a person, tell a friend, tell a Tottenham fan what you think of their Super Cup loss the other night. A 2-0 defeat, or 2-2 draw, and then a defeat on penalties to Paris Saint-Germain. They're almost there. I mean, the penalties were poor, but Inter Milan might have thought they might be there. Manchester United might have been there as well if that would have been the case. Here's Brennan Johnson. Kulusevski. On the right, brought to Matthias Tell. Maddison. Tell. Maddison. Good stop by Jan Sommer. Well, that goal has already raised 25p into the mind pot from this game. You can donate what you can in, well, it's justgiving.com/pages Westie TV for Mind. 50p currently being raised in this game at the moment with a goal and a clean sheet. Here's Porro, played wide to Kulusevski. Offside on Dejan Kulusevski there. And well, the referee wasn't really looking at the line, but could tell he was offside. Of course, no VAR in this competition. Di Marco. Brought back to Alessandro Bastoni. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Marcus Thuram. Barella. Mkhitaryan. Bentancur. Kulusevski. Matthias Tell. Foul given in Tottenham's favour. Porro. Kulusevski. Danso cleared by De Vrij. Maddison. Son. Brought back to Maddison again. Oh, over the bar. And James Maddison. Through the dart, but the dart up in the sky. No score. Well, Inter have really come a long way. I mean, they went into the Club World Cup in the summer. Didn't make it as far as I think they hoped, but well, maybe Tottenham can challenge them in the Champions League this season. Here's Marcus Thuram making it 2 for Inter Milan. It was early, very, very good from Marcus Thuram. Skip past the Tottenham defence, and Spurs are falling apart again in the Charity Cup. He skipped past Danso, smashed past Vicario. Inter's lead is doubled, and Tottenham will be struggling now to maybe try and get back into this game. They've got 60 minutes to do it, but surely not going to be enough. Kulusevski. Heung-min Son. Alessandro Bastoni. Çalhanoğlu again. Finds Barella. Lautaro Martinez. Sent wide to Di Marco. Mkhitaryan's there again. Lautaro Martinez. Good save, Vicario. And Jet Spence can't keep it in. Vicario's furious with this Tottenham defence. Fingertip save from Vicario. A lot of people asking where Tottenham be without him last season. Got big in games when they finished in the bottom quarter. No, Son, I think, just kept out by Heung-min Son off the line into almost 3-0 up. 75p at the minute for Mind, remember, with this summer clean sheet and these 2 goals. Chipped in, and Dumfries can't get there, and can't quite get it on target. Well, you do feel for Ange Postecoglou just a little bit. Pedro Porro wide for Kulusevski. Matthias Tell. Here's Tell again. Kulusevski brought to Matthias Tell again. Not quite there. And Inter Milan will clear it away, and that will be the end of the first half here in Milan. It's not going to be easy for Tottenham in this second half. Of course, Inter will put themselves in a prime position to qualify from Group F if they win this game. Half time then. Inter 2, Tottenham 0. Here we go then, second half underway from Inter Milan. Spurs looking to come back in it. Ange's given his marching orders to Tottenham. Bentancur. Maddison played over to Son. Son again. Matthias Tell. And Sommer. Well, a bit bullish there from Matthias Tell. And straight in for a diving header right into Sommer's chest. Federico Di Marco. Mkhitaryan playing it into Pavard. Brilliant play that from Mkhitaryan. Wisdom of experience. Thuram dispossessed by Danso, and Spence plays it forward for Son. Matthias Tell. Son. Çalhanoğlu, Barella and Dumfries. Well, don't miss tomorrow, Al Ahly versus Bucks FC, the last of Matchday 2 here on Westie TV. And you're also going to see Dumfries into Thuram. Thuram, Vicario almost making it free and coming up to collect quite nicely. Bentancur. Matthias Tell. Tottenham trying to find a way in. It's not really going their way. Maddison. Back to Porro again. Kulusevski. Matthias Tell. Good save, Sommer. No one on the follow-up. Federico Di Marco now. Mkhitaryan to Çalhanoğlu. Lautaro Martinez. 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes left to play here in Milan. Di Marco whipping it into Thuram. Deflected, and Vicario was wiser to it. Spence. Down the left-hand side here. Matthias Tell. Tell, good save, Sommer this time. And, well, Mkhitaryan's going to get a yellow here. Not sure what for, but it's obviously for... Madison's trying to chase for some reason. I think it's right because he went in on Pedro Porro. A Cherby coming on then for Stefan de Vrij, and Timo Werner coming on for Brennan Johnson. Werner, of course, a former Champions League winner. Kulusevski. Whipped in by Cherby. Pedro Porro. Thuram. Referee lets it run. 15 to go here in Milan. Porro. Wide to Kulusevski. Bentancur. Tell. Kulusevski. Whipping inside, and Acerbi just got a nick on it, just enough to take the sting off that shot for Sommer. Acerbi. Di Marco, 10 minutes to play here at the Piazza. Maddison. Timo Werner. Tell made the run, but Kulusevski couldn't opt for it, and Spurs on the second ball have been quite poor. That run up and that last opportunity. Thuram into Mkhitaryan. Di Marco, Lautaro. Thuram. Dancer played it over to Spence. Bentancur. Here's Baptiste Tell. Tell again. Tell shooting, Sommer saving. Well, that's it. It's looking like it's going to be it for Inter Milan. They will top the group with this 2-0 win against Tottenham. Tottenham will need to see what happens with Al Ahly and Bucks FC. But it's going to be a very competitive final match day. Tottenham will go to Al Ahly and Saudi Arabia. Inter will play Bucks FC for one last roll of the dice. All to play for though. Marcus Thuram with a goal. Çalhanoğlu the penalty. But Inter win here in Italy. And Tottenham will go back to London disappointed. Inter 2, Spurs 0. Full time here in the Charity Cup.